Have you ever wondered what Earth might look like 1 billion years from now? The idea is mind-boggling, isn't it? The concept of time travel has always been a fascinating one, a topic that has sparked countless debates, inspired numerous works of fiction, and even driven scientific study. We've always had this curiosity, this pull towards the unknown, this desire to peek into the future. Our planet has been around for approximately 4.5 billion years. Over this period it has seen a multitude of changes, from the formation of the first single-celled organisms, to the rise and fall of dinosaurs, to the evolution of humans, and it's bound to see a lot more. But what might those changes be? Could the Earth's surface be a vast volcanic landscape spewing lava and ash into the atmosphere? Or perhaps it might be a frozen wasteland locked in a perpetual ice age. Maybe the oceans that cover over 70% of our planet's surface might have evaporated, leaving behind a barren, desert world. Or on the contrary, could the Earth have become one giant water world, with land being a rare sight? And what about us, the human race? Would we still exist a billion years from now? Or would we have become extinct, leaving behind only fossils and ruins as evidence of our existence? Or perhaps we might have moved on, settling in distant galaxies, leaving our home planet behind. These are all big questions, questions that require us to stretch our imaginations to their very limits. It's an intriguing thought experiment that challenges our understanding of the world and our place in it. But it's not just about imagining a future so distant, it's almost incomprehensible. It's also about understanding our present and how our actions today might shape the world of tomorrow. Because after all, the future isn't something that just happens, it's something we create. Let's dive into a journey of time and imagination as we envision the Earth 1 billion years into the future. Scene script. Imagine us, 1 million years into the future. What might we encounter? As we journey a million years forward, we step into an era of unimaginable change. Let's ponder over the various possibilities. Picture towering mountains eroding into gentle hills, while new ranges push up from the ground due to the relentless motion of Earth's tectonic plates. The landmasses we know today could shift, merge, or break apart, crafting a world map drastically different from the one we're familiar with. Yet, Earth's surface isn't the only aspect of our planet that could transform dramatically. Our climate, too, could take on a new guise. Imagine sweltering deserts transformed into lush green landscapes, or ice-covered poles melting to reveal vast uncharted territories. The climate's dance is a slow one, but over a million years it could perform a complete pirouette, altering life on Earth in profound ways. Speaking of life, what about the myriad of species that call this planet home? Evolution, the master artist, is constantly at work, shaping and reshaping life in response to environmental changes. Imagine new species evolving, some potentially more intelligent or adaptable than humans. At the same time, many of the species we know today might become extinct, their echoes living on only in the fossil record. But what about us, the humans? Will we still be here a million years from now? It's hard to say. Perhaps we'll adapt to the changing conditions, evolving into a species that's quite different from the humans of today. Or maybe we'll take to the stars, colonizing other planets in our quest for survival. Such is the vast scope and unpredictability of change over a million years. It's a future that's hard to envision, filled with uncertainties and endless possibilities. But one thing is certain, our planet, and life as we know it, will continue to evolve, shaped by the relentless march of time. That's just the first million years. Can you imagine what might happen over the course of a billion years? Leap further forward now, to 100 million years in the future. Our sun, the diligent star at the center of our solar system, has been burning brighter and hotter as it ages. This increased luminosity brings about a severe greenhouse effect on Earth. Imagine a sweltering, stifling world where the average temperature has risen dramatically. This isn't a summer heat wave, this is the new normal. The polar ice caps, long-standing sentinels of the cold, have melted away, causing sea levels to rise considerably. Low-lying continents and islands are now lost beneath the waves. This intense heat causes another dramatic shift, the evaporation of our oceans. Over millions of years, the vast bodies of water that once covered over 2/3 of the planet's surface slowly begin to evaporate. The blue marble as we knew it starts to lose its blue. Now, what happens to life as we know it in this hot, desolate world? Under these extreme conditions, life must either adapt or perish. Many species unable to cope with the harsh changes go extinct. However, life, as it has shown us time and again, is resilient. New life forms may evolve, adapted to survive in these high temperatures and lower water conditions. These creatures might look bizarre to us with our current understanding of life, but they would be perfectly suited to their environment. But there's also a possibility that Earth might become inhospitable for life as we know it. The high temperatures, lack of water, and severe weather conditions could make survival impossible for any life form. In this scenario, Earth could become a barren, desolate landscape reminiscent of Mars. The future is uncertain and full of endless possibilities. As we journey further into the future, we're venturing into the realm of the unknown. The only thing we can say for certain is that the Earth of 100 million years in the future will be vastly different from the one we know today. And still, that's just a tenth of our journey. Let's continue further into the future. Finally, a billion years from now, imagine a world vastly different from the one we know today. The Earth, our blue marble, might no longer hold its familiar azure hue. It's possible that the planet we once called home has transformed into a barren, waterless sphere, its landscape scorched under the relentless gaze of a red, aging sun. The sun, having lived out its main sequence, has expanded, its burning core fueling an outer shell that glows a deep, ominous red. This red giant has swallowed up the inner planets, and Earth, if it has survived, is now on the brink of this stellar maw. The heat from the sun has evaporated the oceans, transforming the planet into a desert wasteland. The once thriving ecosystems have crumbled, unable to withstand the harsh, unyielding conditions. But what about life? Could it persist in such an environment? It's possible, but not as we know it. Life may have evolved to endure these extreme conditions, taking on forms that are alien to our current understanding. Or perhaps life has found refuge in the deep crevices of the Earth, shielded from the scorching solar radiation. Yet there's also the possibility that Earth is devoid of life altogether. The incessant heat and radiation could have sterilized the planet, leaving behind a silent world, a testament to the once bustling sphere teeming with life. But don't lose hope just yet. Humanity, or its descendants, might have already left this dying planet, venturing out into the cosmos in search of new homes. They may have settled in other parts of the galaxy, on distant planets orbiting younger stars. This might be a grim picture, but it's a reminder of the ever-changing nature of our universe. Our world, our solar system, even our galaxy, are not static entities. They are in a constant state of flux, evolving and changing over vast scales of time. And while the future may seem bleak, remember that it is also filled with endless possibilities. So what can we take away from this journey into the future? This expedition into the realm of what-ifs has allowed us to explore the potential destinies of our home planet. We've contemplated a world where Earth's surface is a volcano-ridden landscape, a frozen wasteland, or maybe even a water world. We've pondered the possibility of all oceans evaporating, or perhaps humans settling in other parts of the galaxy. We've delved deep into the future, shedding light on the importance of understanding our planet's fate and our role in shaping it. Our planet's future is a reflection of our actions today. It's a reminder that we must appreciate and care for our Earth in the present moment, not just for ourselves, but for future generations as well. While we can't predict the future with certainty, we can certainly play our part in shaping it. Here's to a billion more years of Earth's journey in the cosmos.